Hi, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and today I'm going to be bringing you this rainbow. So I got it at a discount store. Uh, I guess it originally came from Target, but I got it at a discount store for I think like half price or something. So the one side is kind of wooden looking, but it's what is it, press board or whatever it is. I forget what they call it. And then the back side of it, you can write with chalk on it. It's a blackboard. But we're not going to worry about the back side of it. And I'm going to take off the hanger, but we're still going to use it just in a different way. So I don't want to cut it. I'm just untying it. And as you can see, I have these different tiles here in the 3-in-1 glue. The glue I got at Hobby Lobby. And most of the tiles that you see here, I did get from a friend. I had the rocks myself, and the beach glass was mine, but all the rest of it was given to me, so I thought I should use it up. So I'm just going to put these square glass tiles in the middle portion of the rainbow. And they're mostly blues and greens and whites or clear. The 3-in-1 glue works very well for this. The only thing is it does have a strong odor. And the cheapest place I have found to buy it is Hobby Lobby. Even Amazon is more expensive. But it does smell. So you want to put your fans on or whatever when you're using it. Get some ventilation going. But it does work pretty well. You could probably use hot glue if you wanted to. The only thing with hot glue is I tend to get blisters when I use it. So I was just trying this alternative so I wouldn't, burn up my fingers. So I'm just putting the glue down on the rainbow first and then adding my tiles to the top of the glue or the rainbow with the glue on it. And I start from the middle section and work my way out. So that's the middle section with those square glass tiles. And next I'm going to use these pieces of shell. Again, I'm just putting the glue down first. I find that to be the easiest way to do it. However, it's not the only way, so if you find a better way, use it. So my friend used to do mosaics, and she decided not to do them anymore and had these leftover pieces of tiles and stuff. So she gave them to me, and I wanted to put them to good use. So I'm just laying down the little pieces of, I guess it's shell, I don't know. And kind of tapping it down just a little bit so it'll stick to the glue. Then I'm just going to shake off what didn't stick. So there are a few patchy spots that I have to add more glue to, and then more of the shell. Just give it a little shaky shake. Just pressing it down. Looks pretty good. So now we're going to go on to the next piece of the rainbow. We're going to add these green glass, I forget what they're called. They're round pieces that are round on one side and flat on the other side. So these green ones have swirls in them. And they're kind of a matte color on there. They're not shiny like the red ones. So this layer goes on pretty quickly. Actually, this project went pretty quickly. It wasn't that hard or that long. It certainly was easy. And I've had this board for quite a while. Just didn't know exactly what I was going to do with it. But I think it turned out pretty good. I have it hanging on my wall. And there's the last one to that row, and we're going to move on to the next row. Now the next row takes a little bit longer because you have to Look at the size and shape of your rocks and then kind of fit them together. It's not as easily as putting on those round pieces. So you got to kind of find the ones that work together. And I probably got these rocks from the Dollar Tree. Again, it's something that I've had for quite a while. I use them here and there on different projects. And I thought this was the perfect projects for some rocks. So today is Saturday, March the 2nd of 2024. Can you believe it's March already? I hear the dove outside cooing. My kitty's inside meowing. It's almost spring. The trees are getting their leaves and their flowers. Things are starting to liven up. Spring is coming. Yay! So this video will go out on Monday, the 4th of March. And if you have a rainbow board that you didn't really know what to do with, maybe this will give you a little inspiration. So that layer's done. And now we're going to move on to the next layer, which is the red round glass pieces. They also have a flat back, so it allows them to stick to the board really well. And this layer goes on very quickly. These round ones, when you put them on, you don't even have to think about it. You just grab one and put it on. Grab the next one and put it on. And thank you to my friend Gilda for giving me all these supplies. It is appreciated. See how fast this is going? And this is in real time. I didn't speed it up or anything like that. So you can see how quickly this gets accomplished. And there's the last one for that row. Now we're going to do the shell again. So for this layer, I decided to do just little sections at a time. You could probably do it like we did, like I did the other layer of shell. But sometimes, you know, if it's a larger area, your glue will kind of dry up a little bit on you. So sometimes you have to do it in little sections. So let me know if you like this project. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. And let me know if this is something you would try. So as I put the shell on, I like pat it down a little bit or just push it down a little into the glue. So again, this glue is 3-in-1 glue, and I got it at Hobby Lobby, which is the cheapest place I've found to get it. It was even more expensive at Amazon. However, it does have a smell to it, and you do want to use it in a well-ventilated area. But you can use it kind of like you do hot glue. And like I said, I don't want to use the hot glue because I am always getting blisters. And I just got tired of burning my fingers. So I'm just shaking off the pieces that didn't adhere to the board. And then we'll have to add some more glue and some more shell to it once I lay it down and see if I have any bare spots. But as you can see, for the most part, it glued down pretty well. Now for the next layer of the rainbow, somehow I didn't get that on camera, but I just did another layer of the rocks. Just like I did the first layer of rocks that I did. Just did it the same way. Not sure how I missed that on the camera, but I did. Sorry about that. So I think it's looking pretty good. So I thought, well, maybe I'll put these on the outside edges. And then I kind of changed my mind, as you'll see in a little bit. So here I already had the rocks laid down. So that was my next layer, and now I'm putting the glue down for the last layer. And what I'm using is sea glass, and I did get that from the Dollar Tree. And you kind of have to work with this layer like you do the rocks, because they're different shapes and sizes, and they're not, they're not just flat on one side. So you kind of have to work with them like you do the rocks. So the color of mine are like a peachy color, a light green, a darker green, a blue, a whitish, and I think that's about it. And again, I'm just laying down a little section of the glue, putting my sea glass down, and then doing another section. That's so my glue doesn't dry up, because it does take me a little bit longer to do the sea glass, because you have to kind of pick and choose which piece you want to put where. So if you decide to do one of these rainbows, what types of media would you use? I mean, I could see probably using maybe buttons. Hadn't thought of that before. What else? Mosaic pieces. Sand. You could even use sand. Oh, that would be a nice one. I do have different colors of sand. That would have been nice. So this section and the rock section is kind of like a puzzle. You got to kind of fit them together, fit your pieces together. I mean, they don't have to fit perfectly or anything like that, but You do want them to fit nicely. It's my kitty behind the couch making noise. Susie, what you doing? Her name is Susie Q. When she was a baby kitty, she got run over by a truck, and then she had to have one of her front legs amputated. But she's adjusted very well. She can do anything that her brother Kitty can do. I mean, he's not really her brother, but step brother, right? Do you have animals? And if so, is it dogs or cats? Let me know in the comments. We have 2 kitties. So there it is. Oh, I'm going to add a couple more pieces. So I need to get my glue back out. Add a couple pieces on this other side. And I'm just taking a look at it. I think it looks pretty good. And we're going to call that done. Maybe not. Maybe not. What am I doing? Oh, I'm adding another piece. Oh no, my rock fell off. One of my rocks fell off. So I had to put that back on. And there it is. A nice hodgepodge of stone and glass and shell. So I just flipped it over, and I have that hanger we took off, and I did cut it down a little bit. And I have my handy dandy staple gun, and I'm just stapling it onto the back because it is thick enough that it's not going to show. The staples are not going to go through the front. So I want to make sure I have it so my cord is not going to go through the staple and come out. Because this is a little heavy. You know, with all the rocks and the glass and all on it. And we're going to have to glue a few pieces back on, but that's okay. I guess I mean me. I don't know why we crafters always say we, but we all do it. It's not just me, we all do it. Maybe we feel like you guys are making this with us. I don't know. What do you think? Why do we say we? We say we and we say guys, knowing that it's mostly women that watch these videos. We say guys. Okay, so let me know what you think of this rainbow of rock and glass. Again, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up or subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.